This podcast is brought to you by Kurt's Kitchen and Q LLC, Comfort Soul Food and Barbecue Catering Services, servicing Northwest Indiana and Chicagoland areas. 219-444-1128.
All right, let's try this for the third time. Yeah, boy.
I like it.
When this music come on, you know what time it is.
Time to stand on business.
I thought we couldn't use music for copyright issues.
That's if I'm gonna monetize, but I don't have a big enough audience to monetize anymore.
We'll give them a shout out. Give them their credit.
Yeah.
There you go. Be safe.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you gonna learn today.
Gonna learn.
Yeah, just like how you learned which ones do which now.
I finally know. I finally have it figured out.
Does he know about it?
Yeah. Now I only know like the air horn and the applause, and then everything else. And then I know how to blank out stuff. So like if I wanted to say, it'll like blank it out. That's pretty much all I know how to do.
So is there a signal for when we want to blank things up?
You got to tell me.
All right, we got to come up with a little, little thing.
We'll work on that.
Yeah.
Welcome to the newest edition of the sports panel. I am your host, Swill. Guys, go ahead and introduce yourself. You do that. We go through this every fucking week.
It's still
Mark.
funny, man. It's funny.
Introduce your fucking self, please.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Juan.
That's it.
Once in a while, they'll call me Pacifico Poppy, but that's
Pacifico Puffy.
Yeah.
See, I like that one better than Swill.
Yeah, well, come on, stop. Anyway, we got a lot to get to today. We got a pretty full board, which is cool. We can now talk about baseball and football because we got a baseball guy here and we know football. So we'll get right into it. The biggest sports news this week has been Team USA. Team USA went up against Canada, and they ended up beating Canada pretty decently. I mean, it was a little bit of struggle at the end of the first quarter. We're recording, so probably not like in the midst of, I don't know. I'm good. I have tequila, so yeah.
we're good. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Live studio audience for those who didn't catch it, we were offered liquor, but we're all liquored up. Anyway, so
No, my
Team
guy
USA.
Mark, you a little dry.
you're okay?
I don't really drink.
Oh, okay.
I don't drink either. I just had it for
Keep it that way.
the pot last night.
He's like, keep it that way, man.
The pot last night, they were drinkers, so I got a little something. I got
He
some.
said, more for me.
Yeah. But Team USA defeated Canada. Canada, they have a pretty decent, well-rounded roster. Out of all the teams that are playing in the international games this year in the Olympics, Canada's probably the deepest with NBA talent. The best team is probably Spain, but they're pretty deep with talent. So, did you guys catch any of the game? Did you get any feedback? No.
I did watch that USA Canada game.
Mm-hmm.
And not to just throw LeBron out there because everyone else does it, but to me, he seemed like he was a little too thirsty to play with Curry. Like as soon as they won that game, bro, he went on IG talking about the moment we've been waiting for. Like,
I did see
Chill out.
that. I
Yeah.
saw that.
Yeah, I mean, but they've played with each other on an all-star team, which really doesn't count. But in competitive ball, this is the first time that they've been able to play together. I mean, when you have two players that are of that caliber and that are winners, and they've played against each other, so they obviously know each other, but they're that kind of fit. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd be excited.
put them on an
too.
NBA court and see what happens.
Ugh,
You know what I mean?
that would never happen.
No, it probably never happened.
No.
But I mean, it's still pretty good to see. Anthony Edwards led scoring with 13 points. Stephen Curry had 12 points. Drew Holiday had added 11 points, and Anthony Davis had 10 points. Anthony Davis was a force, and I'm not just saying him because he was a Laker, but it was really good to see him out there with another big. Just so happens to be that Bam is another all-star big, but Anthony Davis, I believe, is like Grant Hill said that Anthony Davis is going to be the difference maker in these in this Olympics, mainly because you have a lot of big men in this Olympics. Obviously, Embiid fouled out in 12 minutes, which was weird.
I seen that.
But besides that, like
Speaking about getting too excited.
yeah, I mean, if you look at the other teams, though, you have I don't think the Gasol brothers are playing for Spain this year, but you got the Frenchmen. You got a 7'3" Frenchman in Wemby, and you have a 7-footer in what's his face, Rudy Gobert.
Did you see that picture of him
Yeah,
doing his tippy toes?
yeah. So did you see it?
I did.
Yeah. Well, when Wembanyama was he was leaning down a little bit. He was kind of crouching down a little bit so that Rudy looked taller than him. And that's hilarious because he really makes Rudy Gobert look short.
It does.
Yeah,
That
Dude, the dude's a
huge.
giant. What do you expect?
We're,
Makes anybody look short.
yeah. I mean 7'3". I am surprised that the other two Frenchmen that were drafted number 1 and number 2 in the draft will not be playing in the Olympics, but they are playing in the summer league, so that makes sense. But have you guys gotten a chance to look at any other teams?
Nah.
What team is Jokic from? Is he on
Serbia.
Serbia.
Yeah.
They played against Wemby too.
Yeah,
Jokic wasn't playing when it came to Wemby. He was dogging him.
yeah.
That he was. I didn't even think Jokic liked basketball like that. But for some reason, he did.
He just want to hurry up and get back to his horses.
Yeah, he really does. But it's something to be said about when these players come out and they play for their country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like take Team Australia for instance. You have players like Patty Mills that come out to play. Who's the gentleman that just got traded to Chicago?
From Thunder.
Yeah,
Oh, Giddy.
Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey is playing, I believe, for Australia as well.
Yeah.
I mean, those guys when they put there was Bartons or something like that. He played for Washington, and something happened between Washington and him where I think he either got released or traded while he was playing for his country, and he just straight up said, I don't really care. I got on the jersey that I want to have on right now.
Yeah.
I don't really care, and that just goes to show you they play a lot harder for their country than anybody else.
Yeah, I mean, even with Giannis, when he got Greece,
Yeah.
how Greece get qualified, like you could see the emotion in his,
Yeah. Giannis is a big one he's very vocal about the fact that, nothing really matters besides being able to put on for Greece and whatnot, which is cool. And for us, I guess it's cool this year that Joel Embiid decided not to play for Africa and decided to play for us.
You see how much hate he got for that, though?
I mean, yeah, but should you have to play for your native country?
I mean, no. I mean, I would.
Because if we're calling a spade, then Giannis should be playing for
USA.
no, not USA, where his family's originally from. Well, no, he was raised. He wasn't. I don't think he was born in Greece though. He was just raised in Greece.
No, I think he was.
So, besides that, Team Canada, RJ Barrett led in scoring with 12 points. Shai also and Dylan Brooks both had 10 apiece. To shut down Shai and RJ Barrett that's a feat within itself. That's a feat within
Well,
itself.
I mean, RJ Barrett's iffy, though.
He is, but he's an NBA player.
I mean, yeah.
True. And
Yeah.
he is improving year by year.
Did you guys see LeBron stuff Dylan Brooks?
LeBron do
course.
not mess with that guy at all.
Does
bro.
not like him.
They both hate each other.
They do, and like I think it was like sometime during the playoffs, like he went up to Dylan Brooks and he's like, "No, we're not playing around. You're here to play around."
Yeah,
Watch your
basically
ass.
call him a clown.
I was like, "You gotta relax."
So, who do you guys have taking the gold? I mean, obviously we're biased because America, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna
USA.
go USA, man. They're deep. They're just
While we're on USA, just real quick, do you guys have any quick reactions to Trump getting?
if he don't walk out to many men at his next rally, I ain't voting at all.
You think that's gonna happen?
It needs to.
Some dude in football did that. The dude that plays in Washington.
Yeah. I just seen that meme. That's why I brought it up.
I just like to say they tried to take me out, but I'll never go out of billions and billions of people. that want me to be president. I was the best president. I'll be the best president. Biden tried to take me out. He couldn't do it.
Stupid.
It hit different.
The
said it hit
impersonation was on point with the music in the background. I'm telling you,
Did you see what he would like when he stopped and pumped his fist again?
bro, that was crazy.
I don't know. I'm not a Trump lover, but how can you hate that, bro? like real talk, niggas was hype. He's like, no wait. And I know he said, fuck you. I know he said it. You can see his mouth. He said it. So fuck you. So yeah, I'm really excited for Trump. Not excited, but like, it's funny.
I'm gonna laugh. He actually does in his next one. Just come out to that song.
It's okay. We're
Okay.
fine. Yeah. We'll still roll. But besides that, we'll keep it going. Have you guys caught any of the summer league?
Bronny. I mean, that's a huge topic, man.
It is a very huge
It
topic.
is.
I just saw something, and I don't know who it is, but it was one of his. It was one of the guys that he played with. Is averaging somewhere in the he played and he was averaging somewhere in the teens, and Bronny only scored in his last game 8 points, and he said he's in a slump right now. I'm not disappointed in Bronny because when you look at Bronny, he's doing technically what he's supposed to be doing as that type of player.
Right.
Bronny he's a Gary Payton Jr. He's a who is it? Drew Holiday. He's not like a scorer. And also it's just known that players find their shots eventually. That's just what happens. But I'm not too worried about it. But that is the story.
And I mean, the dude did just have cardiac arrest. What, like
He missed
going
the
on 2
season.
years ago?
No, I think it's just one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
either way,
honestly,
like,
I see him as like a defensive player, anyways.
yeah.
Did you
Like-
see him playing defense?
Yeah.
He was playing lockdown defense.
Yeah.
He can move. He's 6'1", but he can move a player that's 6'7", 6'9" out of the way.
I mean, shit, you saw when he boxed out that one tall dude.
Yeah. I seen it. I mean, I'm a fan of not so much a fan of his game, but I respect his game.
No.
I mean, Lakers do have some really great options on their summer league team. They have a great center in Colin Castleton who can come up and provide good minutes. Dalton Connect, who was supposed to be a very big addition, adding and scoring. He came out and did his thing. He bust out for 25 points. So, I mean,
He was the 17th pick, right?
yeah, he was 17 pick in the draft. He was slated to go top 6.
Damn.
So he dropped.
Yeah, so he dropped. They were calling it the steal of the draft, and not just because it was a Lakers pick, but just because he was supposed to go a whole lot higher. The number 1 and number 2 pick actually played each other today.
Really? That was today?
Yeah, that was today. And it's funny because you not recognizing that was today is a thing.
It speaks.
Yeah. Remember when
That was probably
when
trash.
Chet and Wemby faced each other?
Yeah.
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 They were showing the difference in crowd between when Bronny played and when the first and second pick played. And granted, it was a pretty light draft, but
But still,
It's still 1 and 2. Like,
do you remember their names?
I'll be honest.
one of them's last name is Star. That's all I remember.
I'll be honest. I don't.
I think it's Sar, SCAR.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Star.
Yeah.
Fuck if I know.
God bless them. They're Frenchmen, so I guess everything coming out of France is good these days. I was actually trying to look up to see. They had a shot of what it looked like when Bronny was playing, and the whole stadium was full, and it would look like when they were playing, and it was like 30%. Yeah, so
I mean, I would want to go see Bronny, though.
I would too.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would.
He should have been number 1.
Actually, let me turn this on so I can hear it here too, since that's out. But besides that, moving forward, Jonte Porter.
Dumbass.
Yeah. He pled guilty.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was like, what, 5 to 10, right?
5 to 10 what?
You didn't read that? that apparently he can go to jail for like 5
Oh,
to
yeah.
Oh, for 5 to
years, I
10
think.
years. Yeah, I didn't see how long he was looking at as far as jail time.
I'm almost positive it was like 5 to 10 or something like that.
So do
Yeah.
you guys think other like players should bet on other sports? Do you think that should be a thing?
I think it's okay to bet on other sports.
Other sports, yeah, but their sport, no.
Because even in baseball, like with the whole Otani scandal,
Yeah.
Otani was getting paid.
you think so?
I think so.
You think he was in on it?
Definitely.
He had to be.
Definitely. They were way too close for that not to be.
Yeah.
Especially their little dugout celebrations.
Yeah.
Yeah, they.
You think his man just took the fall for him?
Yeah,
Had
definitely.
to.
This is
I mean,
like,
I
not to
would.
be racist or anything like that, but they do say that that most Asian men have, or Japanese men, they have like really bad gambling habits.
They do.
Yeah.
And like, it's like I said, like, Otani probably told him, "Hey, take this rat for me. I'll take care of your family, your kids, whatever. Just keep my name out of it."
I could see
That's
it.
wild.
I could see it.
I'm Otani.
I mean, I could too,
You
but
telling
like,
me you wouldn't do that?
hell yeah, I would.
Okay, then.
right?
If I'm Otani and I'm one of the best players in the world and I can directly affect games,
Yeah.
I mean, but if you get caught, you get the Pete Rose treatment.
And I just signed that big ass contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. You could take this rat for me real
Yeah.
quick.
Yeah.
And part of that contract is he only got $2 million for, I think, 10 years, $2 million a
Yeah.
year for a bunch of years, and then the
I'll
rest
take
is
care of you later.
backloaded. Yeah, I don't know. But as far as players gambling, as long as it's not on their own sport,
Yeah.
I would even be okay if they're gambling on their own sport, but just not on their
Other
own
teams.
games. Yeah, just other teams.
Yeah, I can see that.
Do you guys gamble?
Yeah.
I know you gamble. I don't know.
Bro, I don't even want to talk about it.
Why.
You could tell he's missed so many
The
by
last
one
time
leg.
I have ever hit was the Bengals and Rams Super Bowl. And that was for
Oh, I hit
when-
that one too.
Damn.
That was the last one
That
I
was a
hit.
while
And
ago.
that was
Damn.
for any non-quarterback to throw a passing touchdown.
That was 2020.
I don't care. No. Tampa Bay and Kansas City was 2020. I think it was 2021.
Okay.
But
Yeah, it was 2021. It was after. I think it was after.
either way, I don't care.
Damn.
That was the last time I hit.
That was a
And I
minute ago.
hit for 8K on that.
Oh wow.
Oh,
so you,
Yeah.
shit.
So that was the
you-
last time
you
I
gamble.
hit.
How much did you bet?
I think I put 100. I think I put 100 because the odds were high.
Okay.
The odds were high, and I think that was the first time that has happened in so many years. Well, I think the last time that happened was when the Philly special. Prior to that,
Special.
I believe
Yeah.
so.
What's the Philly special?
Nick Foles,
When Nick Foles caught that touchdown.
Super Bowl.
You don't remember
against Brady.
Oh yeah. When I think Nick Foles, he was no, he wasn't on. That was some other man. Okay.
They call him
Okay, I remember.
BDN for that
Yeah,
year.
I remember.
They call him BDN for that year. They call
called
him Big
him
Dick
what?
Nick. No Diddy.
It's nasty. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with people gambling on other sports or even other teams, just not on the same sport. But he's going to jail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's gonna be doing some time.
That's Michael Porter Jr.'s brother, which I mean, when it comes to like family, the Denver Nuggets have been going through it.
Yeah.
Jonte
just
Porter's
him.
going to jail. Aaron Gordon, his brother. Oh, I think it was Aaron Gordon's brother.
It was Aaron Gordon, yeah.
It was Aaron Gordon's brother.
He
One of them
passed
was
away.
charged for murder.
No. Aaron Gordon's brother was Aaron Gordon's brother passed away.
Yeah, but his
And
other brother
then-
got charged for murder.
No. I think that was
Oh, Jonte
Porter.
Porter's other brother.
yeah. Michael Porter's other brother got charged for murder.
And then you got Jokic's brothers beating up on people.
In the stands.
I think,
Jesus.
and I want to say that for Porter, that like his other brother, something happened. I think like one of them got like a DUI or something, or maybe it was that same dude. He
It
had the
could've been the
DUI
same
that
one.
hit someone, and then
Yeah,
it was
and killed
murder.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like they all got to take advantage of the
Jesus
illegal weed out there, man.
Christ.
Dude.
They got a lot going on.
Chilling
Hopefully
Denver.
they got some therapy over there. Shit.
It's nothing to do up there.
It's their families.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why I got stuck on my 10-hour layover was Denver. I was gonna get out and walk around, but I had already spent money on the equipment and fucking I had to buy another ticket and shit. I was like, let me just stay my ass inside of the airport. Especially with them niggas running around the borders and the
Was it a nice airport at least?
Oh, it was a nice airport.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah.
yeah.
They
That
had
matters.
a Panda Express.
That's disgusting.
It is. It didn't make me feel very good, but it kept me from starving. So
I guess.
fuck it, we ball. Saquon Barkley. So the call for Saquon Barkley was released on what is that? What is that show called?
Was it wide receivers?
No. It's the show that Hard Knocks.
Hard Knocks.
Yeah, it's Hard Knocks where they pretty much will, if a team loses a certain amount of games or doesn't win a certain amount of games, they go on Hard Knocks next season. The Lions have been on there plenty of times. The Raiders went on there. And basically the film crew comes in and they film transactions and different things. They just tell the story going into the season. He was up for free agency, and they happened to catch the call when the Giants basically gave him the go ahead to test free agency, and I will play it.
Hello?
Saquon,
Yeah, what's up?
you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm chilling. Just chilling with the family.
You in Jersey right now?
Yeah, I'm good right now.
Yeah. How's the off season been? You doing anything?
Yeah, I'm traveling. Just trying to get back into the grind of off-season treatments.
Yeah. All right. So I just talked to Ed Barry, and I think just mulling over this, the right thing to do is let you test the market and see what your value is. I don't want to do the franchise thing or all that stuff again. I don't want to go through that. We've both been through that. You know, if you really want to be a Giant for life and you're interested in staying here and coming back, just see what your market is and then have Ed come back to us and we'll see if we can come to an agreement.
So what had happened was Saquon went tested the market and never got back with the Giants on his price. And he signed with, who is it?
Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rival.
Which is, I was going to say their rival.
If you guys are Saquon Barkley, how are you taking that call?
I'm leaving.
And, I'm leaving also.
Yeah.
But, I'm leaving also. And the end of that call, he's like, I'll hear back from you, right? Saquon did as he should. Yeah, well, whatever. See me in green next season.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Are you taking that call as disrespect?
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
That was a corporate disrespectful call.
He said, we're not going to do the franchise thing again. We've already been through that.
And then
Then offer me a deal then.
And then he says, if you really want to be a Giant for life,
Yeah, you can't do that.
no, it's
can't.
disrespectful.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
He probably called Jalen Hurts right after that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, bro,
Right.
y'all got room, right?
How much do you think guys think Saquon still has in the tank?
I think he's got 2 years left.
Is he a top 10 running back in the league?
No. Dude, the dude's injury prone. He's
That
going to
I
get
know.
hurt in Philly, watch.
You think so?
They better
You
have a
think he
good
goes on a
backup.
revenge tour?
I don't even think. I think he lasts as long as Aaron Rodgers did last season.
Oh God!
That's
Grand
fucked
opening,
up.
grand closing.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up. For some reason, my mind goes to Derrick Henry. He ended up with the Ravens, right? Is he a top 10 running back in the league?
I would say so.
Yeah.
I would say so.
That's a hard position to play.
Because you got to think about it. If you're doing fantasy football, I would rather have Derrick Henry than Saquon.
Okay. I mean that's fair. I personally don't know. I mean, I'm gonna have to drop $175 on my fantasy football league this year to get in. Spicy.
Damn.
Wrong one.
Are you guys into fantasy football at all?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
damn, why you got to pay so much?
It's
Wow.
What?
I don't know. It's just how much it costs. How do you have to pay to go in your league?
Yeah, like Just $30.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just me and all my cousins.
I'm at a 50 piece.
Yeah. I mean, even my fantasy baseball team was like 75.
I am not doing fantasy baseball.
Really?
No.
Why?
I don't have time for that.
Dude, all he does is just pick people from the Yankees.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
I got Otani
I
on there
guarantee
too.
you he has four or more.
Yankees?
Four or
Four?
more.
No. I'll pull up my team right
Give
now.
me it.
Huh?
Give me it. Pull it
said,
up. Pull it up.
It's right here.
What we got? What we got?
I have 2 Yankees on my team.
You know,
The thing is, you don't know who plays for the Yankees.
3.
Who's 3?
Wait. Oh no, that was 2.
He's injured. I'll give you my team.
Yeah, there's 3.
Yeah, and
And you said 2.
oh no, well 2 active because Stanton is injured.
it's cool. So
Still.
Yeah.
I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and
Are
my
you really? How did that happen?
it's gonna go off the record. Anyway, yeah, it's gonna go off the record.
I was a big Cordell Stewart fan growing up.
So was I.
Yeah.
But I drafted mostly Steelers last season, and
It's probably the worst thing you could do.
bro, I started off 0-5. I still made the playoffs though. Lost in the first round, but I still made the playoffs.
Who's
though.
that? Still made it.
who is the number 1 draft pick right now for fantasy football?
CD Lamb.
CD, I'm going McCaffrey.
How does that go?
Oh,
Because
yeah.
how does
it's
I know
definitely
different
McCaffrey.
leagues are different with like structure and how you the points and
I was
things
gonna
like
say,
that.
I think it just depends how like the point system works.
Are you drafting a quarterback first, running back first?
No.
No, I'm going running back.
Yeah. I usually do either running back or wide receivers.
And then like what's your rotation?
Like last year, I think I did. No, last year what I did was I did wide receivers. I did like at least 2 of them. So I had for sure 2 good ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then a running back. And then after, I think like what? The 6th or 7th round, I'll get a quarterback.
6th or 7th round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that because they're all like not mediocre, but they're all like pretty evenly keeled?
I would say the league's overall balance in QBs right now.
Yeah.
Really?
I would say so.
Who's the number 1 quarterback you would get though?
I mean, just off of top, just thinking about reputation. I mean, I would always go Brady, but Brady doesn't. When I was playing, Brady was playing. Brady's not playing anymore.
Present day.
So now I'm thinking like
right now.
Pat Mahomes.
Let's say literally your draft is tomorrow. Who
Yeah.
are you getting?
Pat Mahomes, maybe.
I'm gonna go off the rail, and I'm gonna go Anthony Richardson.
Really?
Nah.
I mean, anything happened, bro.
Or like,
he had a
like
crazy
in my head,
start.
I think-
he averaged like 34 points the
Until
first
he
3
fucked up
games.
his shoulder.
Yeah, but he was still killing it.
No, he was.
I'm thinking either him or who's the Chargers quarterback?
Justin Herbert.
Herbert for some reason. Josh Allen, maybe. I don't know.
Josh Allen.
I don't
yeah,
know.
I forgot about
For
Josh
me,
Allen.
it would either be Jalen Hurts or
I'm
Lamar.
Just thinking quarterback.
Oh, yeah,
'cause
Lamar.
Yeah, or
well,
Lamar.
what I'm thinking
Lamar,
is,
yeah.
dude, they're just gonna run 2, so they're gonna
Yeah.
give you more points off of that,
Yeah.
and then score. You know,
I guess I have 2 months to like really figure out what's gonna work, what's not, and whatnot. Because our draft isn't for 2 months, but I just don't. I mean, I'm still deep into the fantasy baseball right now, so I'm not really thinking about it. But
Yeah.
I just don't know how it's gonna go.
Fantasy football just reminds me of cold weather.
I don't
You know?
like cold weather.
And
I hate it.
summertime, like, you can't
Yeah.
wear shorts outside.
Yeah, while I'm dressed up in a hoodie and
Yeah.
For real.
sweats. Yeah, yeah. So you guys are both doing fantasy baseball or being fantasy football this year?
Yeah, definitely.
I do it every year.
Yeah. This would be my first year in maybe 10 years.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, I haven't touched it. But then I got into fantasy baseball and they kind of
So do you only do one?
no. I this is my first year doing fantasy baseball too.
No, I'm saying for football. Do you only do one?
Oh, one league.
Or yeah.
Yeah, because that's all I can keep up with. I don't watch football. I didn't watch football for a very long time. I got deep into baseball, and once I got deep into baseball, I stopped watching football almost altogether. Yeah. Speaking of baseball, you got a couple baseball topics. Let's go ahead and zoom over to Wander Franco. Have you guys heard the news on Wander Franco?
Certified pedophile.
He has been charged.
The fuck was that?
I know. So he has been charged with multiple charges actually, in relation to being with a minor, but also it says that he used his mother to pay off the other mother's mother. Yeah, to pay off the minor's mother, and he basically paid to be with her. Yeah, and now they have a kid.
That's weird.
It's
That's
weird.
That's an understatement.
the Rays still haven't
He's still on the
released
roster,
him
no?
or anything like that. He's still on the roster because there hasn't been like official prosecution, but he has been charged. Like still have an investigation to do, but the details are coming out, and the details are very salacious.
Yeah,
That's,
he's done.
But they stopped paying his contract, and they got him on sex trafficking charges right now.
Like, bro, like
Jesus.
you're in MLB.
Yeah,
You're in MLB, and if you wanted to go get some,
You got all these women
Right,
coming
yeah.
at you.
especially in Florida, you got all
Yeah.
different flavors in Florida,
yeah.
and you going after a 14-year-old, and then you pay to be with her. Oh, now you sick.
Yeah.
This dude sounds like R. Kelly.
Because
That's what he did.
That's pretty much what he did.
His first 3 albums, he gave it to what's her name? Aaliyah's
Yeah.
parents. Like the royalties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, he was like, here, I'll give you my 3 royalties. Let me marry your daughter. She was
Wa-
15 at the time.
Wander Kelly.
Yeah, literally.
Hopefully he didn't pee on
and
her.
he signed in 2021. He signed a $182 million contract.
Damn.
If I have $182 million, I'm not talking to anybody under the age of 30.
Bro, I damn near not talking to anybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just be at home.
Right, I'm gonna be at home, just like I
Chilling.
am now, chilling and
Chilling. I don't know. I just think it's a wild story.
It,
I mean, it's
I just want to know what goes through their minds. Like, what makes you think, you know what? Fuck it.
My thing is, how do people think they could get away with this shit? I think he was paying her off, and then he stopped, and then she said something. That's what happened.
but he still paid her,
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
and then he probably
It's
that's
touchy.
crazy, bro. That's just-
We'll move on to the home run derby. You mentioned that they got new rules this year.
So, I think we all remember the classic way, 10 outs, which I think they should continue that, or they should have stayed with that. Yeah, they should have stayed with that, and now they got this timer.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, it's been going on for a couple years now,
yeah,
and then after that, they stopped the timer now, and they went back to the knockout way in the semifinals. Although
the home run derby determines who gets home field advantage in the finals, right? In the World Series, right? Or is it the All Star game?
I thought that was an All-Star game.
Okay.
Thought that was an All-Star game. I think the home run
Get
derby
with
just
it,
for the
man.
players.
Aren't you the
bragging
baseball
rights.
guy? You should know this.
The All Star I never really watched because it doesn't really matter for anything
Yeah.
except for that.
Yeah.
But do you think that would be interesting for like football or basketball? Like the winner, do you think that would do something? Because the NBA has a big issue with the
So,
All Star game.
I thought the Pro Bowl had something like that. You know, winner gets home field advantage.
They were going to introduce it because basically baseball is the only sport where the All Star game even fucking matters, where they
Yeah.
actually participate and play. Mainly probably because it's a non-contact sport for the most part. But if they introduce that to football and basketball, do you think that would make a difference?
Shit, I hope.
I
I
you would
hate
hope
I
so.
hate the All-Star game for NBA.
I do too.
It's too
yeah.
It was good that first year when after Kobe died, when they
RIP.
introduced the RP to Kobe, when they introduced the Kobe rules, where it's just get to the first person to this point total wins the quarter or whatever.
Yeah, and like that was cool, but like even that, the first 3 quarters were terrible. That first format, and fourth quarter, no, that's when everybody want to turn up. It's like no, it should be like that at all times. I do like the fact that they brought in the charities.
Mm-hmm.
You know that you could tell like towards the end of the quarters that brought more fuel to the All-Star game, but even this past one, you could tell it was just it wasn't there.
Did they even play the last Pro Bowl? I thought they canceled it.
I think it was like a flag, something.
Yeah,
like
now
a flag
it's
football.
like flag football.
Yeah. I don't know.
Which is-
Might be up for that. Might be done. I don't know. In the home run derby, you have Pete Alonso, Alec Boehm, Adolis Garcia, Gunnar Henderson. I know that name. Teoscar Hernandez. I know that name. He destroyed the Yankees this season. Marcell Ozuna, Jose Ramirez, who's having a really, really great season, and Bobby Witt Jr., who is a prodigy currently. Do you know those names? I believe
I'm gonna go Pete.
he won it 2 years in a row.
3 Pete.
It-
3 Pete.
Pete
almost
Alonso is
destined
like
to
the
be.
boogeyman of the home run derby. The last time he won it, because he won it 1 year before, and then he won it again the second year. But in the second year when he won it, they were showing everybody else hitting balls and stuff, and then they just showed him by himself in the locker room, just like chilling with listening to music for like a half hour. He was just
The hell he thinks he is, Larry Bird?
Wonder what he was listening to.
when he came out, bro, it was the wildest thing I've ever seen. When he was hitting the ball, he was just like still nodding his head like he was listening to music, bro. And he was just knocking them out of the park, knocking them out, and then just like it was a fucking game. Like it was like child's play to him. I've never seen somebody take over like that, and he won easily.
Without no no struggle at all.
Yeah.
It was natural. Swings were natural. And I don't even think he was sweaty. I think every other player was sweaty, drenched, tired.
Yeah.
And I think he took one Gatorade break,
Yeah.
which is wild.
All right, well, I know who I'm putting my money on.
You think he get traded this season?
I think they keep him.
Yeah.
I think they keep him.
Because it seems like the Mets were sellers at first,
Yeah.
but I'm not really sure.
I don't think right now, though.
No?
I don't think so right now.
Do you think Vladdy gets traded?
I think Vladdy gets traded.
To who?
To the Yankees.
He did say that because they're rivals. He did say he wouldn't. It's just business. He wouldn't be opposed to it. But the Yankees, they do need a first baseman because Rizzo's injured. But I don't think they would get Vladdy.
Who would he? I mean, I don't know. I know the Cubs are up there.
They need a first baseman.
Bro, they need a lot. But yeah, that's one of them.
I stopped following them for a while, but I've seen that they're very disappointing this season for some reason.
They are. And from earlier in the season, from what I read, they started off with throughout so many games, it was the same amount of won games and lost games. Like their record was similar to the 2016 season. Mm-hmm. So as a Cubs fan, you're like,
oh, okay.
Oh man,
yeah,
this is what we wanted. We got, the energy that we ended the season off last year. It carried over to this season.
And you got Bellinger back.
Yeah. Bellinger, you got Morrell. You still got Ian Happ.
Mm-hmm.
You still got all those guys coming in. Then you got Craig Counsell coming in.
Got some good
Who
closers.
was, supposed to be that guy, and then towards the end of the season, it's like, where'd you go?
Yeah, I mean, for this season, it feels like the bottom fell out.
Yeah, and I think Morrell's the leader in a home run on the team. Right now, I think he's got 15 bounds, batting at a 198.
Yeah,
That's disgusting.
it is. I will tell you this: Aaron Judge hit his 34th home run today. It is the most home runs before the All-Star break by any Yankee in Yankee history.
I can do that.
Okay.
Put me up there, bro.
His record is 62, and he's halfway through the season. So he's on pace to break his record. It's the AL record. The actual record is held by, I believe, Barry Bonds.
Okay.
And they don't count that record because...
Just let him in.
Well, because he cheated. I mean, he did steroids. How do you feel? I mean, I guess I can ask both of you guys. How do you guys feel about steroids in professional sports?
Happy. What do you mean? Obviously, everybody hates it.
No, I mean, do you feel like they're cheating?
Yeah.
So, I want to be an ignorant one
Okay.
and say I think they should let baseball players do steroids again.
It was way more fun.
It was.
Maybe not in football and maybe not in basketball, but they don't really test in basketball.
No.
But in
Yeah,
baseball,
Well, PEDs they do in
It
football.
depends. If you're popping off the next day, hey,
oh
Right.
yeah, they do. They do.
I,
Test,
Yeah.
I know, again, as a Steelers fan, I know my guy, James Harrison, used to get tested every other week.
Yeah, with the shit that he was doing.
Yeah.
Joey Porter too.
Joey Porter did also.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and who's Ryan? Ryan?
Ryan Shazier. Or-
No, not Shazier.
Shazier.
It was Ryan.
Ryan Clark.
Ryan Clark. Yeah, that boy was a hitter.
He did not care about his
He was
body
a
at all.
demon.
what about the dude from Washington that got killed?
Sean Taylor.
Yeah, him
He-
too.
Yeah.
Dude,
Just killers, bro. But I don't think none of them were on steroids. But I mean, I agree with you. I think they should bring steroids back to baseball, or at least let the guys who did steroids in the hall. Let Alex Rodriguez in the hall.
You know what they should do? Whoever wins the All-Star game in the MLB is allowed to do steroids.
Yeah.
There you go. That's something to play for.
Steroids makes it fun.
You ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
We can pivot to he ain't cheating,
the
he ain't
fuck?
trying. That's fucked up. Women's basketball, Angel Reese, her streak was broken. I don't know where she left off, but there's a lot of talk
she was
about
at 16, or now she was at 15. That's like the record, but she was going for her 16th,
Okay.
and they stopped it.
Well, I
They had
mean,
4 people on her ass.
yeah. For some reason, Vegas still has Caitlin Clark as the runaway for Rookie of the Year.
I thought they changed it.
It might be updated. That was just
Oh,
as
yeah,
of a
because
couple
Caitlyn
days
just
ago.
went off,
I
I
saw-
think, yesterday or today.
I saw the other
You said
day.
Caitlin went off again?
Yeah, she went off again.
Oh,
I just
Oh.
thought she went off recently.
Oh, it's only like 2 or 3 days ago. I saw that Angel Reese was like the number 1 now.
Well, okay, so Angel Reese has a different case because her team is actually winning.
They are.
Yeah. When it comes to the MVP conversation, does winning take precedent?
I think so.
I think we talked about this last week. Yeah,
I know, but like I feel like there's something to be said about like Angel Reese, her team wins. The Chicago Sky, they win.
Yeah,
But I mean, is it something like, is Caitlin Clark really that good, or is she just a really good player on a really bad team?
really good player on a bad team.
I think
Okay.
so. Because, I mean, like that first, I think she's finally getting respect from her teammates also.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a big
Because
thing. They do not
she
fucking like
was-
these rookies.
They
Dude,
don't.
no.
Not even her own teammates. Like, they're letting her get bumped around again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's part of the game. Whatever. But,
I mean, think about it. You know how many dudes they get knocked out and then their other teammate just like comes up.
right.
Yeah.
Like,
I did not see not one person do that for Caitlyn.
Yeah. But is she still the runaway for?
No.
Okay.
I'm going Angel.
I haven't seen enough like in it, so I don't know. But
Mm-hmm.
all I know is she ain't doing that much because of her teammates.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I said it last week, dude. She'll throw them the ball. They'll miss it on purpose. It looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not very agile at all, which is a shame. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's WNBA basketball. It's not like you're gonna see Steph Curry and LeBron out there,
No.
you know. But
But
we
this
still
is
see some
fun.
good ball. It is
This
fun.
is fun. And
They just need a Joanna, man.
Jesus, look at how far we've come.
oh my God.
We'll pivot back to the NBA. Of course, you have old faces in new places. DeRozan to the Kings, PG to Philly. We had of course, we talked about it already. Clay to Dallas. PG changing his number to 8 to honor Kobe.
Fuck PG, man.
Okay, so have any of the free agency moves that you've seen, has there been any moves that make you say, oh, that team is a contender now? Or that team got that much better?
No.
Maybe Dallas.
Hell
With Clay?
no. Hell
I
no.
think so.
I
I think
mean-
so. I mean, you got
I guarantee
two shooters now.
I guarantee you he only gets 20 in like 5 games.
He's not the same Clay,
Yeah.
but
No.
he's not a bum. He's not a
he's not a
scrub.
bum.
And
But-
he's got a vendetta. He's got something to prove.
I'm still gonna bet on his threes, but the
He
dude's
said, I'm
ass.
still
Yeah.
gonna bet on his threes.
Does DeRozan make the Kings a championship contender?
No.
Honestly, I don't even think it's gonna work.
Yeah. As a Laker fan, you're seeing all these guys get signed, and I'm okay with it because they're not a good fit. Like Clay's not a good fit next to LeBron and AD. DeRozan's definitely not a good fit. He
That's
shrinks the
what I'm saying,
floor.
yeah.
I think DeRozan should have went to Clippers. I think DeRozan should have went to the Clippers.
I don't think anybody wants to go to the Clippers.
No.
I wouldn't even want to go to the Clippers.
I mean, I don't know if you guys have seen the show Clipped.
Nah.
Oh my God. You know how Clippers are like the joke of the NBA? If you watch that docuseries, it amplifies it. It's not because it makes them look bad. It's because it's a show about the Clippers and it's bad acting. It's bad casting. They have fat guys playing Stephen Curry. They have none of the people look like the players. The coach, the guy who played Lawrence Fishburne plays Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
He just goes into these random monologues about like there's a lot of scenes where people are just like talking to themselves. And all of a sudden, like Doc Rivers is in a spa and LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow pops up. And he's like, "Oh, LeVar Burton, what are you doing here?" And LeVar Burton comes in, "I'm here to talk to you, Doc," and like gives him like fucking wisdom. And I'm like, did this shit really fucking happen? Did LeVar Burton really fucking know Doc Rivers? Why, out of all the niggas in the world, did they get LeVar Burton to be in this random ass show? It's the most Clipper show I've ever seen in my life. It is nuts.
You know, like most of the players that didn't watch it because they didn't ask them about like if this actually happened or whatever.
It's based off of a book, and the book was made by reporters who did reporting. Like I think Ramona Shelburne was one.
Stupid.
And she's a Laker reporter.
I would rather ask like Chris Paul, be like, "Hey, did this actually happen? Like, what happened?" And then
They made it seem like Blake Griffin wasn't like proud of being black. They made it seem like him and Chris Paul didn't get along, and then Doc Rivers kind of made them come together and get along.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it was so
I don't
weird.
like that. I feel like they're trying to go like that. Like, ugh.
And it made JJ Redick seem like the token white guy on a black team, and like he was getting punked by them and stuff. And
Yeah, I don't like that.
yeah, if you ever want to see a sad story, they did tell the story of Elgin Baylor. I don't know if you guys know who Elgin Baylor is.
I know who he is, but
Okay.
what happened?
It's just sad that he played for the Lakers for all that time. He was pretty much like the LeBron of his time, you know? Really great player. Jersey retired, all that shit, right? He has injuries at the end of the tail end of his career, and then he retires. Never got a ring. Well, the next year, Jerry West and Wilt Chamberlain, Lakers, they finally get a ring. And I think he retired at the beginning of the season and didn't play throughout the rest of the season. So he never like played for a ring. He never really got a ring.
Wow.
And then after that, I don't know what he did after that, but he spent 22 years as an GM for the Clippers and was basically the most underpaid GM in the league. Got treated like shit. He even tried to sue the Clippers for discrimination, and they pretty much threw the case out. Like
But he got treated like a
Damn.
Clipper.
yeah, exactly.
Damn.
And it was just nuts. Like he ended up like just so shaken and broken. Like he just didn't enjoy basketball at all after that.
I wouldn't
mean,
even
he
have
would.
stayed there for that long at that point.
Working for Sterling, Sterling was a piece of shit, bro. I don't know if you know a lot about the whole story, but
I gotta touch bases on that.
yeah. Ted, just watch episode 1. Smoke something before you do.
Oh, I don't smoke.
Oh, you don't smoke? Drink something before you do.
Oh, that sounds a lot better.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better. And then the whole time you'll be like, what the fuck? Like, it's just the most Clipper thing ever.
Yeah.
Speaking of Clippers, Kawhi was asked to be
Dude.
excused from Team USA.
Bro, I wish I could do that at my job.
Yeah, literally. Like,
Hey, I'll come in for a little bit. All right, bye.
when I saw that he was even gonna be on Team USA, I was like, why?
I didn't know how it worked.
I was like, why? He's gonna get injured.
I think
what
he
happens?
just wanted to go to the photo shoot.
He literally left right after they took team photos.
That was it.
Has he played for
about
Team
that.
USA before?
No.
I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
At first, there was a little confusion because first they said he left, and then Team USA, Grant Hill, I guess, is the ambassador for Team USA. He said, us and the Clippers thought it was in the best interest to excuse Kawhi from the program. So basically, he was asked out.
I don't know if that's true. I think Kawhi, again, wanted to be part of the picture
Yeah,
and then left. I think that was it.
That's fucking nuts.
But if you think about it, like, that's Kawhi's personality, bro.
That's his career in a nutshell.
For real.
Yeah, and
Get his bag and leave.
yeah,
Yeah,
and like, he did it for. I mean, I'm sure they're still selling his jersey.
yeah.
They have to. I think because they made him already.
Where does Kawhi sit in the landscape of superstars? Is he top 10? Is he top 20?
I'm going top 25,
Yeah.
and he's at 25.
Shy Alexander.
I would rather pick Shy over
Yeah.
Kawhi.
Is it because of his skill or is it because of his availability?
Availability
Both.
and skill.
I mean, LeBron says the best ability is availability. I get it, but it's Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi got defense when he
When he's not
wants.
hurt.
But that dude's an eggshell. He's broken all the time.
Which one is the biggest what if team? The Lob City team or the Kawhi PG team? Clippers team.
Lob City.
Lob City.
Do you think they were better?
Oh,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Blake Griffin.
Dude, you had Blake Griffin, Chris Paul, Jamal Crawford, JJ Redick,
Jake-
DeAndre
Prime DeAndre Jordan.
Right.
Like,
And
Big Baby Davis.
yeah, but
David
he's-
Davis, man.
I remember Big Baby.
Bro,
I
that's
mean, I
when
remember
they
him
called-
when he was on the Celtics, but
He's going to jail now.
yeah.
That's what they call Jay Crawford, Jay Crossover.
Yeah.
Like, how?
They were a force. I remember they used to beat the fuck out of the Lakers during that time. The Lakers were ass during the
Right.
Lob City years. We didn't beat the Clippers for years. It was years we didn't fucking beat the Clippers. So fucking pissed about that shit. So in comes a replacement for Kawhi, and it's Derek White. You have players like Jaylen Brown. You have players like Kyrie Irving. There's players available. Is Derek White a Team USA player?
No. And I used to think that people that wanted to play for Team USA, I used to think it was all about will against skill.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, it's all about will, or that's not even a factor now,
Yeah.
because it's clear that Jaylen Brown was upset about that, or Jaylen Brown was upset about that, not even being asked. Then I don't know if you've seen, he started going in on Nike about it.
Yeah, I know Kyrie didn't give a fuck, but I
Kyrie
knew
had,
Oh, Kyrie's
Jaylen
not
Brown
gonna
gave
care.
a fuck.
I would rather have Jaylen Brown though.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
definitely.
Like-
Of course.
Over
especially what he
Derek
just came
White?
off of.
Off of Derek White, I would have
Is what position does he play?
Derek White.
No. Jaylen Brown. Well, both.
They both play shooting guard.
Okay, so they're okay. Because I was thinking, like, who does he play in front of or behind? Because you're not going to start him.
Yeah.
No, he might not even play.
But he's a starting shooting guard on the championship team. Well, so is, I mean, Derek White is. Derek White was coming off the bench, right? Oh, he was
He was
starting.
starting.
It was Drew. It was Drew, Derek White, then Brown, then Tatum, and then Porzingis.
Does the idea that they were thinking being defensive minded, especially with the landscape of the world and the world talent, do you think that justifies bringing in Derek White over Jaylen Brown?
No.
What does that say when Jaylen Brown is pissed that his own teammate made it before him?
I mean, I'm
Does that
pretty
cause a
sure he
rift?
probably texted him or called him like, "Hey, this not on you."
Nothing
but
personal, but it's
Yeah.
just how I feel. Honestly, I don't think I would have texted him, because it's a whole different thing. It's a whole different team.
It
I
is.
I don't got to see you till training camp. I don't got to see you till training. Yeah.
I don't know. I probably would have texted him.
You-
Just so
build
I
a-
mean, we just
it's
want a ring off together.
They
What I gotta
say
do
that
about it?
championship teams are a family that you never forget.
Yeah.
True.
So them both being on that championship team.
I would have been like, look,
Yeah.
I'm about to tweet this. It ain't about you, but
Yeah.
and then just go off.
Yeah, I mean,
Who are you bringing in to replace Kawhi Leonard
Jalen Brown.
besides Jalen Brown?
Jalen Brown.
I know you're gonna pick Jalen Brown because you're a Clippers fan, but I mean
I'll
you're
bring Kyrie.
I was
you're
like,
a
what?
Celtics fan.
I'll
Huh?
bring Kyrie.
Yeah.
I'll definitely bring in Kyrie.
I'm thinking.
I'm a huge Kyrie fan.
I'm thinking of all the teams.
Definitely Blake Griffin.
This is definitely Blake Griffin. That's funny. I'm thinking of all of them going through the Rolodex of teams in my head. I don't know. I might go with like Jalen Brunson,
No.
maybe, or Mikal Bridges. No. I know he's a better player, but I'm just thinking fit.
Yeah.
You know, just take some time off Steph
I
Curry.
think that's just adding names.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think that's just adding names.
Jalen Brown is a legitimate talent.
Yeah.
So, moving on, we talked about Team USA, Summer League, Jonte Porter, Saquon, Angel Reese, PG8, DeRozan, Wander Franco, Home W. Oh, speaking of Brunson, awesome. So we're speaking of Brunson. Brunson took a $130 million pay cut. He just got re-signed. He got an extension. He is eligible for another extension in a few years where he can recoup that money. But he did take a pay cut so that they can continue their run of acquiring talent. I know they just re-signed OG Anunoby, which is really great. Let me find the details of that contract. Let's see.
It's a big ass pay cut.
Bro.
He took a 4-year, $156 million contract when he could have took a 5-year, $269 million contract. So he can in 2028 and 2029 he can go ahead and run it up then and go for 300 or 400 million or something like that, and make the money on the back end. But what do you think about players taking less to? I mean, it's a
risk.
huge fucking risk.
Yeah, that's
Risk, like, I mean,
If you're that player, are you taking the money or are you?
I think it depends though. Like I feel like for him, he probably thinks like, you know what, we actually have a run. So I mean, if I know for sure that we have a run for them, like, you know, to get a chip, I'll do it.
yeah,
It's kind of like, you know, LeBron never got to play with all of the banana boat guys all at the same time, but they have a Villanova banana boat going on.
Yeah.
You know,
They do.
with those players. So he's basically giving them the opportunity to keep that team together, you know, throughout the duration of their careers, and keep it going. If you guys are in his shoes, are you taking the money or are you taking?
I'd probably take the pay cut.
yeah.
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 Give me the ring.
Just because I know, well, one, you got to think about it. That whole team won NCAA championship.
Yeah.
So the chemistry's there.
So they know they can win.
Yeah. So I'd be like, you know what? I'm taking a pay cut.
Take the same team, add more talent, add in OG Anunoby, add in Julius Randle, add in Mitchell Robinson, add in I mean, I don't know who else is coming off their bench, but I mean, it's a solid team.
Yeah.
It is.
They got shooters, they got defense. It's just a matter of staying healthy at this point. But are the Knicks as constructed a top 5 team in the league?
I would say so.
Yeah. I think they're a good enough team. I say within 2 years, they'll probably win a chip.
Within 2 years?
Yeah. Like 2 to 3 years.
Keep in mind the new. Are you guys privy to the new salary cap restrictions? Lots of salary cap
There's a lot of money.
restrictions.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that teams can't do that they were doing before. A lot of trades that can't happen now. So as constructed now, this team is pretty much set. But the Knicks were the number 2 team in the East last season. I'm gonna read off a couple teams. You tell me if the Knicks are beating these teams. Celtics.
No.
Bucks.
Yes.
Yes.
Cavs.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course, Magic, Pacers, 76ers.
The Pacers, then that
Pacers,
that
no.
won't be close.
Pacers, no.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 2 teams. 76ers?
Yes.
Heat?
Yeah.
It
You said
depends.
76ers no? They're not beating the 76ers?
No, that they
No, they
are.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'll take Miami.
No.
You take Miami?
Over New
I
York?
would not.
So we're split on that. Okay. Thunder.
No.
Denver.
No.
Timberwolves.
No.
Yes.
We're split.
Yeah, that one's split.
Of course, they'll beat the Clippers down. Mavericks.
No.
Suns.
Is everyone healthy on this Suns team?
Yes.
No.
Lakers.
Yes.
They're gonna beat them.
I'm sorry, but yes.
That's okay. It's fine.
Like I'm a Laker fan also, and yeah,
So you have more than 5 teams that we're saying. I mean, granted, most of them are in the West. They're top 5 in the East, but then they make it to the finals, and then do they? I mean, finals are circumstantial. Who did you have to go through? How healthy is your team at that point?
Right.
Yeah.
It's a lot that's going on, but I don't know. I don't know if they
Celtics are repeating.
that's crazy.
really.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think we see another team for the 6th or 7th year in a row.
I
don't-
think so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I can see it. Is it gonna happen?
I can tell you who I want to win. Obviously, I want my team to win. But realistically, like just being realistic about talent, experience, I think the Timberwolves are going to.
I was literally gonna say the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
I would want to see them.
They're
win.
battle tested now.
Yeah.
I don't think Dallas beats the Timberwolves in a 7-game series. They're just not big enough. I know they got Gafford. I know they got some that other bigger piece they traded for. Their other big man they traded for. I don't against Gobert and Cat
I mean,
Yeah,
Anthony
that is-
and
Edwards.
Ant. Who's guarding Ant? Tell me who in
Ant
the
went
West.
crazy.
Tell me who in the West is guarding Ant.
Clay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
Have you seen that interview with Draymond? When he was talking to Shaq?
Oh, yeah, we was talking shit. Yeah, we
Who's
talked
guarding
about
Kobe? Clay.
No, stop.
He's like Clay.
Stop. Maybe 7 years ago, I got Clay. Pre blew out my ankles and knees, Clay. But no, I'm not seeing it now.
He said it so confidently, like Clay.
No,
Regardless.
I mean you got to believe in your people. But Paul Pierce says that he believes he's responsible for LeBron taking the big leap in his career.
Paul
Is Paul-
Pierce said that when he had the strippers over.
I'm not gonna say it was all because of Pierce, but the Celtics did have something to do with it.
Yeah, I think so.
That Celtics team, you think they tested
Yeah.
him to that point?
Yeah,
but
because they were a top team, so everybody wanted to beat them. So
I mean,
that's
they had
why
to
he
go
went.
through the
To
Celtics.
that's why he went to Miami.
that Cavs team was crazy garbage.
Yeah,
that LeBron was
exactly.
on. Like
Yeah,
the year after he left,
they were a lottery team.
Mm-hmm.
I think they won 19 games the year
Yeah.
after he left.
Let me ask you guys a question just for fun. What LeBron did with that Cavs team was unprecedented. Take Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant and you throw them on that Cavs team, do they still have the same success?
I think so.
I think so, but I think they win a ring.
Oh, you think they'd be better?
I think they win a ring.
Really?
Because Jordan and Kobe made everyone around them better.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron tried to do the same. Like, obviously you see him try to give the other guys opportunity to make big shots, make the big plays. But no, like, Jordan and Kobe were different when it came to that.
Okay.
Like, I think it's a different style of leadership.
Yeah.
Kobe's just throwing all their shoes away.
That's,
What do you think?
I think it'd be better. I don't know about a ring, but
Okay, so let's take LeBron and KD and have them swap careers. Does KD lead that team the way LeBron does?
no.
Did it go as far?
No.
Does that speak to KD's leadership skills, or is LeBron just a better overall player, or is it both?
LeBron's just a better overall
Yeah,
player.
definitely. I
The dude
think
can do every five positions.
I think Katie low key wanted to be a role player instead of a leader.
Just a good player on a good team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it. I don't think he wanted to be the main guy
Yeah.
or anything. It just happened that way
Yeah.
with OKC. But yeah, I'm going Bron.
Okay. That's fair. Is Paul Pierce on dope?
No.
I don't like him, not only because he's a Celtic, but just like his takes are terrible.
Yeah.
He's notorious.
I'm not
for
even
terrible
gonna
takes.
lie.
I
They're
think-
all.
I think my favorite Paul Pierce era is when he had the strippers over, bro.
He was
That
so
was-
serious about it too.
Bro, he was.
Hey, you could order this one online. Kate, she was like, chill, bro, chill.
Hey.
Is it that right when then he got fired from
Yeah.
ESPN?
He was on Facebook Live or something like that.
It was Instagram Live.
He said
Instagram
nigga.
Live?
Yeah.
He said nigga on Fox
know.
Sports. the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they let it rock. He's like, look at this shit here, nigga. I said, what? We'll switch gears real quick. I've been excited about this, even though I don't have a console, but I'm really hoping it comes on Xbox
getting it.
Cloud Gaming. If it comes on Xbox Cloud Gaming, I will be playing. And it's just in time because my team that I have tattooed on my body will be the number one team in the country. NCAA football is here and upon us. A little extra sauce on it. It's here. It's upon us. Coming to all consoles. It's available. LeBron was live streaming the game today. Are you fellas excited?
I'm getting it.
Are you a video game player?
So that's what I was just going to say. I think the last time I played a game was when it was cold outside.
Yeah.
I think that's the only time I really played. But that
Yeah.
That shit
That's-
right there.
shit,
Is she right here, nigga?
bro, that's gonna be crazy. And like I've seen a lot of people being critical about it, say, "Oh, it's got the same Madden gameplay." It's football.
Yeah, but the
Yeah.
thing is
It's
like,
football, but like you get what we grew up on.
yeah. I think the last time they had a game was when Shoelace was
14.
on the cover. Denard Robinson.
Oof.
Yeah, that was it. I was
He ended up with-
living in Michigan at that time.
He ended up with getting drafted to Jacksonville, right?
Yeah, he got drafted to Jacksonville, and they drafted him as a wide receiver.
As a wide receiver. I do remember that.
Damn.
Wild. He was Lamar Jackson before Lamar Jackson. He just couldn't throw.
I was a Notre Dame fan, so I made sure we ran over him
Oh,
a
God.
couple times.
Who you guys gonna? Are you playing with Notre Dame? Is that who you coming with?
No. Definitely not gonna play as Notre Dame. I'll probably go with a team like Oregon.
He just wants all the cool uniforms.
That's it's
Is
because
it?
it's the Nike, it's a Nike taken, that I want. It's just the cool uniforms.
Who you
Yeah,
got?
I don't know. I'm not really a college person, so it's like I'll either go Colorado, Ohio State, fuck Michigan, and yeah, that's probably about
So
it.
mad at Michigan.
You will remember.
I didn't even have the game.
I'm playing with Michigan. I'm coming with Amazing Blue all day long. The reigning champions of the world. It don't get no better than that. I had waited years and years and years of watching sucky fucking football come out of Michigan. The Rich Rod days, all the way back to the Bo days, the Bo Schembechler days. I've been riding with my team, and it's so good to be back on top. Pause. But I'm riding with Michigan, bro, and I'll be excited. The cool thing is, I'm really hoping that you can take players and take them through college and then into Madden.
You can.
You can. I'm in.
You can either retire or you can take it. That's why the deluxe version, you get both of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can buy the deluxe and you can get both of them. So you obviously start off in college, keep going, and then you can pick either retire or it literally says like Madden, like take it to Madden or something like
Yeah.
that.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know
I'm
that.
in.
I think even in a game like for like your character, like it even keeps track of your GPA.
Oh, that's crazy.
Dude,
Like, I
you
see
could
that.
you could get a burner phone. I heard.
Yeah.
You get a burner phone to like talk shit and all that.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I need that.
And then there's also this thing where it's like you could pick whether you want to go to class or you want to go party.
See, I like that shit. That's a game within a game.
You don't know which option I'm gonna pick.
Oh, yeah, let's
Party.
go
You don't
fucking
wanna
party.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Bill Belichick. We'll end on this note. Bill Belichick is going to be an analyst on Inside the NFL. Why isn't he able to get a coaching job?
Too old.
Fuck if I know. Yeah. I would say the age.
Is he? I mean, but he's arguably one of the best coaches to ever play or to ever coach, right?
I
Was
don't-
it
I don't know why
it
no one
Brady
wants
or was
him.
it him?
It was both.
It was.
both.
I think they just. That was just a perfect piece to the puzzle. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got along.
Could you
Well-
see him duplicating his success elsewhere? He
Guess
still
we'll-
wants to.
Guess we'll never know.
No, I don't think so. I think he had to go to like a. I know there were rumors that like Andy Reid was going to retire and then Belichick was going to go to KC.
Yeah.
If he goes to a team like that, then, well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it ain't a team like that, then I don't see it.
I don't know. I think Belichick is in the pool with Biden and Trump and them niggas.
He ain't putting his fist up though.
Fuck yeah. Fuck. I don't know, man. Trump's got a case now. Trump's
Bro.
got a case now.
He got to be a rapper now.
Yeah. He's got to come out with a diss track. He already came out with some forces.
He did.
What?
He
Yeah,
did.
the shoes.
And they were numbered.
Let me see this shit.
Bro, you
Bro,
didn't see the Trump
He went to
force ones?
SneakerCon, bro, in Philly.
Yeah, and dropped them.
Yeah, he went to SneakerCon and signed. So I collect sneakers also. Owner of Urban Necessities
Uh-huh.
in Vegas, 2Js. He actually got a signed pair of the Trumps.
These
Yeah.
are the
The
ugliest
gold ones.
fucking shoes
Yeah.
I've
They're
ever
ugly.
seen in my life.
But niggas was rocking them, bro.
Bro, they were paying like
What in the yeehaw is this?
10 bands for it over there.
America.
I'm not paying 10
I'm not gonna
bands
lie.
for that shit.
I wouldn't get them, but the box of them was crazy. The box of them was
Fuck
crazy.
that.
And he
wanna
did
see-
another job too.
I want to see the Puerto Rico version.
That he did
I
another job.
look
on.
way better than that shit.
Puerto Rico Force Ones.
The Puerto Rico Air Force.
There's
Hey,
actually-
those are
The
cool.
Unos.
They actually have some out.
They do.
I'm sure.
They came with the-
Air Force Ones with Puerto Rican colorways.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
came with the towel and everything.
Yeah, the towel.
It came with the towel. Yeah, these were the newest Trump drops.
Oh wow.
Bro, it was crazy. $200.
Well, he's got to pay them lawyer fees. I'll fuck with those. I was thinking something totally different, but
Which one?
I'd fuck with those.
Yeah, those are dope.
Yeah,
I'd get them.
yeah,
I'd rock the shit out of them.
yeah.
Yeah,
At work.
that work is
Looks like we got through all of our topics. We actually finished in hour 12, which is pretty
Damn.
good. Nice little in and out. Got to quite a few topics.
Pause.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Caught
That
him
was
lacking.
crazy.
Caught him lacking.
But thank you guys for rocking with us. This has been another episode of the Sports Panel, part of your panel network. We'll be out of here and we'll see you guys next week.